So a commenter in my previous video suggested that I make a video on the pros and cons of a magnetic cube. This was an amazing video idea, and I thought it would be appropriate to expand on it by comparing magnetic cubes to non-magnetic cubes. Hey guys, it's TheCubeSyndrome here. Today I'll be making this comparison and deciding whether or not you should spend your money on a magnetic cube. Make sure to subscribe if you like this video. Before going into factors such as price, let's explore the physical differences between non-magnetic and magnetic puzzles. Cubes with magnets inside them greatly increase stability, which I'm pretty sure is the main reason they came about in the first place. Putting magnets inside a puzzle also prevents overturning or underturning, which means that you don't have to rely too heavily on the cube's corner cutting. But I assume that if you're going to release a puzzle that comes with magnets, it should have near perfect corner cutting. Now going on to the feeling, which really isn't affected too much by putting magnets into a speed cube. The only difference they make is that it creates a pretty noticeable snap when you're turning slow. However, when you're turning quickly, the snap turns into a mere bump. Do keep in mind that how noticeable this is entirely dependent on the strength of the magnets inside the cube. Let's talk about the cubes without magnets. To begin, these cubes are much less stable since there aren't magnets helping to keep the cube in its cubic form. The cube is much more flexible, but this could be nullified if you simply tighten the cube. While I was testing the magnets on my 356X in my previous video, I noticed that the cube without magnets felt the fastest. It just felt like there was no resistance and the pieces could just easily glide along. This could be a good thing or a bad thing. Apart from the things I mentioned, non-magnetic cubes and magnetic cubes are pretty much identical in terms of corner cutting and corner twisting. Maybe except for one more thing. Price is one big factor which deters a lot of people from buying magnetic cubes. Without price, magnetic cubes seem far superior than their non-magnetic counterparts. When you take into account price, everything seems to even out. Let's go on speedcube.com.au for example. The Volk Power costs $32.50 AUD, but the Volk Power M costs almost $20 more at $52 AUD. For that reason, buying magnetic cubes entirely depends on circumstance. If you're a complete beginner, or you're treating cubing as just a small side hobby that you're barely going to spend time on, buy a non-magnetic cube. However, if you want to grind cubing and continue to improve, getting a magnetic puzzle can be a good investment. See you all in the next video.